When you talk about the Cincinnati Bengals right guard position, it almost feels like an endless construction site. You know how you drive past a road project and think, man, this has been going on forever. When will it finally be finished? That's exactly what the Bengals right guard spot has felt like over the years. Unfinished, constantly changing, and still searching for stability. And honestly, that's been the story year after year. Coaches try different combinations. Players rotate in and out, but it always feels like a job that never quite gets completed. Even head coach Zach Taylor admitted it himself, it's still a work in progress. But before we dive deeper into the latest updates on this position battle, do me a quick favor. Hit that subscribe button, like the video, and turn on the bell icon so you never miss breaking Bengals news. All right, let's get back to it. Calling the Bengals right guard spot a work in progress almost feels too polite. At this point, it's less of a project and more of a never-ending mystery. We're just weeks away from the regular season, and yet there's still no clear answer on who can truly lock down that position. Right now, Lucas Patrick is penciled in as the starter, with Cody Ford right behind him. But let's be honest, there isn't much confidence in either one. Patrick has the edge for now, but fans know he hasn't exactly proven he's the long-term solution. Ford brings a little more upside, but the inconsistency has been there as well. This is the concern. In an offense built to protect Joe Burrow and fuel one of the league's most explosive passing attacks, the right guard can't be the weak link. The competition feels unsettled, and the coming weeks will be critical in showing whether either of these guys can truly claim the job, or if the Bengals will once again be scrambling for answers. The Bengals head into this matchup knowing their starters will see real action, likely for most of the first half. That means Joe Burrow and the offense will get valuable reps, while the defense will face a chance to set the tone early. What makes this interesting is the uncertainty on the other sideline. Washington could choose to rest some key players, especially on the offensive line. If that happens, it's unlikely we see much of quarterback Jaden Daniels, because no team wants to put a rookie behind a patchwork line in the preseason. For Cincinnati, though, this is about execution. Last time, when the Bengals faced mostly backups, they came out flat and looked sloppy. That simply can't happen again. With starters on the field for extended snaps, this game is a chance to build rhythm, show improvement in the trenches, and prove they can handle business no matter who lines up against them. Looking at this matchup, the fact that several of Washington's pass rushers won't be on the field might give Lucas Patrick a chance to look a little sharper. But here's the reality. No matter what happens in preseason, Week 1 brings Myles Garrett, and that's a whole different world. Even if Patrick handles himself against second-string competition, the challenge of facing one of the league's most dominant edge rushers will be the true test. The Browns know it, the Bengals know it, and you can bet Garrett will line up across from him as often as possible. That's the concern. If Cincinnati had more stability at right guard, this wouldn't feel like such a glaring weakness. But until someone proves they can hold their ground, it's hard not to picture Burrow under constant pressure the moment the regular season kicks off. What's surprising is how much better rookie Fairchild has looked compared to Lucas Patrick. For a first-year player, he's holding his own and showing poise well beyond expectations. Meanwhile, Patrick, who should be providing veteran stability, is the one struggling to keep up. The contrast is striking. Fairchild looks like he belongs, almost as if he's been in the league for years, while Patrick has looked more like an unpolished late-round project. That's not the scenario you want when you're trying to protect your franchise quarterback. If this trend continues, the Bengals may be forced to seriously consider whether the rookie deserves a bigger role sooner rather than later.